Hello guys, Jacko again here to do a review today on an item that I've actually had for a while. It's an item that I use every single day and it's served me very well. I'm talking about the Casio Pathfinder series watch. Great watch. This one is a titanium. There's many models. This particular model is the if I can see it, it's the PAW-1500T. It is a very nice watch. I like it because it's big enough to be seen. You know, the numbers are very easy to see in bright daylight. It's got a lot of functions. Of course, it tells you the date, like every watch. It tells you the it's got about seven alarms. Tells you the tide, the moon, the phase of the moon. It tells you, it's got a timer, stopwatch. Excuse me. I can't remember how many it has. I'll put a little text at the bottom. It has world time. It has a altitude sensor. It can actually, it's atomic, so you don't have to set it. It sets on its own. If you program it, it actually sets at midnight, I believe. Mine, the last recalibration that it had was at midnight last night. It does that automatically. You can actually turn off that feature. I find it, you know, there's no reason to turn it off. It actually is very useful. So you don't have to, for example, we just had daylight savings and it does it on its own. So it's actually pretty easy. You don't have to remember, you don't have to worry. It is solar powered. I think that right there, that circle, inner circle, that's how it gets its recharge from either sunlight or artificial light. So the batteries last a long time. Of course, it has a compass right there. Let me press the button right there, and I find it very accurate. I've actually put it right next to, not right next to, but almost right next to an actual compass, and it works just great. It has a barometer right there. Semi-accurate. I really haven't tested this against another form of or another instrument, but I mean, it kind of gives you a ballpark idea. It's got a temperature sensor, which it says right now is 75 degrees. Of course, indoors it's a little warm. I'm sorry, my voice is acting up. I don't know why. I've had a long day at work. And it's got the altitude sensor right there, which says that we're right at 540 feet above sea level, of course. It has a triple sensor. You can adjust it. Everything is adjustable. Most of it adjusts on its own, so there's really not a whole lot of adjustment that you can, or that you have to do, unless you're just crazy about messing with your watch, which I'm not. I just like it because it is very useful to have a compass or an extra compass. Go out there and you know, if you're hiking, camping, whatever, it is really useful. Now this watch actually belonged to my dad. He gave it to me I want to say almost 2 years ago, and I kind of feel guilty for taking it because it's an expensive watch. So he gave it to me. He had it for about maybe 2 years after that. He has another Pathfinder series, pretty much same functions, slightly different. So he gave me this one, and this is my everyday watch. It looks great with any kind of clothing that you have, whether it's casual, formal, lazy, or in underwear, because it's got the very nice looking titanium band. Now this one has a few scratches, as you can tell. It almost looks like it's been brushed. but that's just used, and that actually doesn't look bad. It gives it a little bit more character, to my opinion. Very, very nice watch. There are many Pathfinder models, new ones, old ones, different types of bands. I like them all, to be honest. If this one ever dies or something happens to it, I'm probably going to get another Pathfinder series. They're great watches. I've never heard anything bad about them. This one has served me well. I wear it every single day. I've actually submerged this in a river and in the ocean, and I mean, it's basically a tank. I really, really like it. Once again, this is just kind of meant to be a quick review, just to express my liking for this watch. If you're thinking about getting one of these or one of the newer versions, great watches, highly recommended. I know a lot of people in YouTube do reviews, or they do the reviews opening, you know, the box and basically a brand new watch they've never worn. I can tell you, I've worn this for almost 2 years, and my dad had it for 2 years before that, and it is a very solid watch. Has never had to, the battery has never had to be replaced, and it still shows that it has full battery. Of course, I do let it recharge every night, just to make sure I have enough battery, and it does great. It's got a little light here. I'm not sure if the camera is going to pick it up. If I can press it. Yeah, you can't tell, I don't think. Maybe I'm not pressing it. Maybe I should turn off the light and see how that works.